17 and I had a bit of an aha moment. I'd known about Fresh Start and New Beginnings for quite some time and had a very particular interest because I was sexually abused as a child. And my aha moment was just suddenly feeling that I was at a point where I was open to talking about having been sexually abused. In my conversations with Diana, I was aware that there were children who had been brave enough to be open about the fact that they had suffered sexual abuse but were on a waiting list. And the thought that a child could be waiting for that incredibly important support, I just found absolutely heart-wrenching. So I first and foremost thought if I could do anything to raise awareness and get people to see it as a charity that they wanted to support and to be able to help them with their fundraising. As someone who had actually suffered sexual abuse as a child myself, I knew all too well the shame, blame and guilt that I felt and wrestled with for years because I didn't have support to help me work through that and understand it. And then of course as an adult, understanding fully that the only shame, blame and guilt lies with the perpetrator. And it's what makes it such a wicked thing to do to a child. You know, a child, naive, vulnerable, and so to put those feelings on a child, inflict those feelings on a child, which can last for years if you don't have the wonderful therapeutic support of an organisation like Fresh Start. The team there are just fantastic. They are so warm, open, you know, so caring. The walls have got lots of wonderful things that young people that have gone through the service have written. There's some beautiful drawings that show, really bring alive how sad and anxious someone may have felt when they started, and then there's pictures of sunshine and smiles at the end. So it's an incredibly warm and nurturing environment, and the team there are just fantastic. It's absolutely about giving children their lives back, and part of the therapy there's a real spirit of positivity that comes from the children as they start to work through and get the support that they need. I hope other people will feel as appalled as I do at the thought that any child has been brave enough to say that they've suffered sexual abuse and then have to wait to be able to get the support they need. No child should have to suffer sexual abuse, but it happens so much more than we would like to believe. And Fresh Start is an organisation that needs your support so that every single one of those children can get the therapeutic support that they need to feel safe and happy again. And I am living proof that it doesn't need to define you. It absolutely has not defined me. And addressing the issues around it really, and speaking out about it, has given me my power back. And I feel no shame, blame or guilt, and nor should any child that has suffered sexual abuse. And that is exactly what Fresh Start and your support for Fresh Start can do for each of those children.
I honestly thought I'd never feel better, but I do. I feel like I can be normal again. I don't need to come here anymore. Everything is getting better.